Hi, everyone. It's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that you're doing really, really well wherever you are. I'm so grateful to have your company on this journey with me and just hope you're doing okay. Now, today is a great day. The sun is shining. I'm feeling really good. And I've got my really, really favorite crazy necklace on today. I know you're all going to notice it. I mean, how could you not notice this necklace? I bought this necklace in a little thrift store in England, and I'll just go back a little bit so you can see it. It's quite long and very large. I love it. It's got little sparkles. I don't know if you can see it. It's just an incredible piece. I have no idea where it came from or who owned it or where it's been. I just have a feeling it's got a history. But anyway, I thought I'd wear it today and just share it with you because I love my little necklaces and especially little bargains. I think this cost me like £2, $3, and I just wear it with a smile. I love it. So anyway, my cup of tea this morning is kind of interesting as well, and I wanted to share this with you because I went to a little drugstore in a town nearby the other day, and they had all these teas that were on like a special clear out. There was like one box of different teas, and there was one little box here. I found it, and it's in German, but it's some herbal teas, and it says happiness herbal teas. And I thought, oh, that's a nice approach. And so, yeah, Sonnentor. I don't know the brand, but anyway, so I opened it up and it's an assortment. And what's really cool is the tea bags have on the front of them a little message. It says happiness is, that's in English, and then the answer is in German. So this one was really cool. It was the tea for women. It said it was a tea for women, and it said, happiness is dancing in the rain instead of waiting for the sun. I'm reading my translation because I did a translation on the phone here. And then it says, make your own magic. And this is Be a Woman. Isn't that cool? Anyway, the tea itself is a spice tea with all kinds of ingredients, rosemary, thyme, like sort of natural herbs. But it's a really nice tea, and I love the idea of it. I just love the sense of happiness coming from a cup of tea. So I'm going to have a sip. It's really good. Mm, mm. It's lovely tea. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the box. There's different ones that get revealed every time you pick out a tea bag. So we'll see. Anyway, that's my tea for the day. That's my necklace. Hope that all you're doing is great and interesting. And I know you've got stories to tell too. So please leave your comments in the section below always. Now, the topic I want to chat with you about today is an article written by Jan Moore, one of our bloggers. I really like Jan. She lives in Canada and she's been writing for us now for a while. And she wrote this article about something that's so empowering for women here on 60andMe. And it's really why we started the community. And that is to create a women's circle. A circle of friends. And she says, basically for years in time memorial, women have been sitting around campfires, sitting around in circles, talking to each other. We do this, we share, we connect, we have the children with us, and it's just really a kind of an ancient and deep connection that women have with each other, and it's where we sort of share our knowledge, our expertise, our wisdom, but also where we give. So this concept of a circle is really, really powerful. And she talks a lot about in the article, which I want to reinforce, the power and the importance of having friends, especially women friends when you're older. And it's great to have family near your side, but as statistics will show, and I'll share her report in a minute, it's really the women friends that make us strong and healthy and add to our longevity. So the Nurses Health Study said that we have more friends. The more friends we have, the less illness we have, and the longer life we have. And this is where the report comes. The link is in the article, where she says this report shows that having close family relationships is healthy and has an impact on our well-being. Sisters, women, social interaction is the thing that really, really helps us to stay well and healthy. And, for me, 60andMe is kind of my little version of a women's circle. And we've grown pretty big in the last few years. We reach almost 500,000 women now on our website. It's amazing. And, we've also started some groups like the Patreon group, where honestly, it is so much fun there. We have about 600 or 700 women now, and we just get together in a smaller group. We talk, we have videos are exclusive. We have a monthly live show. Anyway, it's just a great way to get away from the sort of Facebook world where you really can't get to know anybody and get to a closer intimacy. And it's for people who can manage to give us a small donation to support the growth and the sustaining 60andMe. We don't charge a membership. It's just our kind of way. So anyway, Patreon is one. And then She Cruises is another one that I started just recently for women who love to cruise. And so that's going to be a circle of women traveling to Norway next year. And if you're interested, you can just leave a comment below and send me an email, margaret@60andme.com. And, we'll tell you about it. But anyway, it's really cool. So these are our women's circles. Now, Jan started 3 things. She joined a choir. She went and joined a choir, started a ukulele club. And there's one more thing she did. Oh, it was Kijang, an exercise class. So those were her choices that she actively went out and sought. And that is the key thing. And I think this is a key thing that Jan mentions, and it's the key thing that I would want to mention to you, just as a reminder. I'm not trying to be preachy. It's just, but simply, you have to get out. If you want to make friends, you have to make a choice. And if you want to stay in your home and do your own things and be quiet and be alone with your pets or your craft, that's totally, totally fine. But if you want to have the benefits of a community of women, you've actually got to get up, go out the door into the world, and be supportive of each other in these kind of turbulent times. We are not in a world that's very stable. So these women's groups, or just even one-to-one, just gives us a point of conversation where we can get stuff in perspective. I saw it was a post on Facebook by one of my friends, and she said something like, she forwarded an article and said, as long as there are people like this in the world, there's still hope. Now, I don't the particular topic, but it was just sometimes, honestly, just having one person, one group can change everything. It can change the way that you see the world and your place in it. So she suggests that Jan suggests that we start our women's circles. We don't have to, if there's not one in your neighborhood or there's not one in your world, just start it. Meetup.com is an excellent way to start a group. Many women, including myself, have gone online and started a group for women over 60 or women who like to knit or a book club, or you can start it on Meetup, and they kind of promote it to their community of millions of people and thousands in your area. And then people can just get together in a coffee shop or some public place. It's super organized and regulated, so it's all kind of reputation based, so you don't have to worry, and you're with other people. So that's another good thing to do as a meetup. And Jen, just said, do it yourself too. And don't try to choose people that are all the same. Choose people that are, different, who are going to have a counterpoint. It's really interesting. I interviewed Dr. Medina, who's a brain specialist, and he was saying that for good health of your brain, it's good to have people that you can debate with, even argue with. He said, as long as you have a mutual respect for each other and you come back to having to have a drink together afterwards, you can argue and it's okay. Your brain actually likes that. But it's really important. And she gives some ideas, like meeting in a library is a great idea. If you don't want to have to, buy coffee and spend money, you can just meet in a park if it's in the summer. But there's lots of ways, but you have to get out and you have to realize it's part and connected to your well-being. Friendship is healthy for you. Now, it's funny. I always think about this when I look at my deck of cards, my Aging Beautifully cards, because this is my favorite card in the whole deck. This is our Find Your Tribe. You see, that is the circle. You see this women sitting around the fire? That is what we do. And it says on the back, there's a paragraph on the back of these. I want to read this because it's such a powerful statement, and I'd like you to listen to it and tell me what you think. It says, embrace the people in your lives who nourish you and nourish your soul. These are the ones who would stand by your side when you need help or hope. They're the ones you could share your fears with and the ones who make you laugh. Create a space in your life for these friendships and take the time to cultivate new friendships. It's a really powerful message for you to think about. And with Jan's suggestion that we thrive when we create women's circles, And she actually puts the question at the end of her article, do you think that 60andMe is an online women's circle? And I would say yes. We're not there physically for each other. It would be ideal if we were able to do that magically. But for now, we do this virtually. And we just know that there's something that holds us together. It's something that connects us. And that circle is strong. We are strong together. So I want to thank you again for being here. Check out our website, 60andme.com. Also, if you think about our Patreon group, you might want to join there. It's super, super fun. And then also just tell a friend. Tell a friend about 60andMe. The more women that we have in our world, the better. So take very good care of yourselves, everybody. Have a great, great day. And answer the question, what circles do you participate in? Do you have a solid group of women in your circle, in your friendship circle? Tell us more about your life and then we can learn and be inspired. So take good care, everybody. Have a really wonderful day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.